Welcome guys, this is your Luteal. This is your autumn. So maybe because the moon is waning moon, the moon is shrinking, you might feel that your energy start to go a little bit more down. Just take a deep breath in here, putting the hands on the belly, low belly. Just take a deep breath together. Breathing with the belly. Just bring the attention here now, just to connect. There we go. You can open your eyes. It's just to bring you a little bit to this moment. This phase is connected with your portals. So we have our sacra, which is our low belly, and our throat. Speak the truth. This is a phase that is so misunderstood for many. There's the PMS coming, and if we learn how to balance it, it becomes easier, even for the ones around us. So imagine these all colors. This when in autumn we see all these leaves, red, and others are more orange, more yellow. So it's a little bit how we feel. So maybe your loved one understand it's a mix of all the seasons together. It can be quite difficult for us. We can have for 15 days, for a long time we can have these flashbacks from our past, and it can be very difficult. So it can be moments that in the morning we wake up and we feel the flow and the energy is higher, and then suddenly it drops down and we feel very sensible. So this is what to expect. We feel very sensible, and emotions pop up, and then we feel fine again. Can be a roller coaster. So this is a phase is going to teach you to be decisive. This is your vision board. This is the phase that is going to teach you to look at your life and say, okay, this doesn't make sense anymore. I don't want this. Or this, I want to keep it. So it's an opportunity that you have to redefine your life, to choose what you want and you don't want. So maybe you will feel this leadership, this command energy on you. It can be quite interesting to explore, even because our libido drops down, but maybe you can say exactly to your partner, what do you want? Where do you want to be touched? What do you want to share this intimate moment? And tuning into the word intimacy, we need to understand it's not just related to intimacy in terms of sexual relations. Intimacy, being intimate with someone, is also about sharing deep thoughts, sharing our emotions, even to have this moment that we sit down and tuning in with our feelings. This is us feeling intimate with our bodies, and even exploring that intimacy with yourself. Maybe the part that you like to have other type of touch. So it's going to be very good to work in your boundaries and find ways, beautiful ways to digest all these emotions. So if you follow us to the yoga class, we are going to work shaking dance, shadow work, and even like pranayamas, and help you balancing your hormones in this phase. To your partners and even to yourself, it's important to understand. Accept it. This phase is the best way. You can have good laugh on it later. Um, be supporting and community, work on the communication is extremely important. So you might need to say exactly what you want, and it might be the case that your boyfriend or girlfriend will spend a lot of time in the supermarket. Just for example, darker chocolate, it helps a lot balance the hormones. It is important to no skip meals. Okay, 3-4 meals per day. You are the one feel better your body, you will realize. But the more you deny something, the more it will rise up this roller coaster. So don't suppress it. If you want, I'm not saying like 8,000 of cakes or no. You can still be healthy, and maybe you need to split more your meals during the day, so balancing your energy. You know the one. You know the best how to give love to yourself. For me, it works a lot. Everything that is orange, I start to be attracted because the sacral chakra is very connected with this color. So I like a lot of orange juice, orange. I like lentils, more warm food, more heavy, like more big meals. And because the digestive system start to be a little bit more slowing down, I try to have my meals early so it can give me time to digest and I don't feel so bad in the next morning. This can be a help. But it's not just the nutrition part that is important. Of course, in this phase, maybe you want more carbs and things that make you more. It's not more heavy the term, but more grounded. You start to feel a little bit more need to start to be a little bit more grounded, but it is also a beautiful phase to start to tuning in to certain types of questions, as in what situations in my life, for example, it's still on me that is still haunting me. So what you can do is picturing this situation in your life and go back in time and be the adult of your inner child. Maybe you could say, you are safe here, you are safe now. Whatever was in the past, remember, whatever it comes to your mind, it's just the past. It can be, a lot of people experience cramp and strong pain and low belly because there is this big feeling of shame, guilt, feeling humiliated, or and even when you're trapped in dualities in between decisions, it can hurt a lot, this part. As maybe working with the situation in your past that make you feel that particular way, it will help release this static energy. So maybe you come back to the past, you can be lie down, you can be a journal about that. I do a lot of dream journaling when I'm my Luteal Phase. Realize what happened in there and realize what you can say to yourself. You can be this protective figure that you needed back then to protect you for that situation. You can save yourself for that situation. Remember, we cannot change the past, but we can change the way we look at it. By being aware of what we feel back then, it will already helping release this energy. But remember to come back to the present moment and realize, I am safe here, I'm supported, and I'm loved. and realize even what you learned with this situation. You know, we cannot erase it. But maybe if it wasn't a situation, you weren't here today, as you are. I know, and you can become this better version of yourself. This is your choice. An important thing is, in order to release this static energy, is your workouts. Okay. Maybe you would like to start to breathe more to the low belly and doing more opening hips, and you know, the shaking dance helps a lot, like releasing this energy, make it flow, make it sweaty, and coming back home every time you need. You know, you might feel like very nice to hug yourself, and opening a lot your hips and your low body, and your movements becomes more smooth. This is actually the best time to gain muscle. You don't feel like doing so much cardio anymore, maybe some shaking dance, but you feel more like doing these movements more smooth, and you actually start to realize the changes in your body. Continue to tune in with the workout. Walking will be so beneficial to you, because walking, it helps everything moving. And so be in nature. This is the time that we are very became very irritated by the noises around. So avoid places with too much people. Avoid places. I'm sorry, it was a big mosquito here. Avoid places with too much people. Avoid places that are too loud music. And just be in places that make you feel relaxed and tune in with this inner peace. This is very important to, even, you know, when you feel that you're going to explode, just say it to your loved ones, like, I don't feel so much good, please leave me alone. And understand that is very important, because if he's saying something like this, it means he loves you, he or her, that she loves you and she wants to protect you by saying this. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a time that we start to be a little bit more for ourselves. So taking this time to take a breath before talking with someone is really beneficial. Before we even finish this session, I just want to say that this was a very beautiful journey with you. And in between the Luteal Phase and the new moon, so there is a dark moon. In the darker moon, we feel more like we activate the crown, so we feel like connecting with the universe. So think what you want to manifest. Really ask and trust in the guidance given by the universe, because you deserve so much good on this world. And whatever is in the past, this time is going to be good to you to reflect on so many things. But in order to release, it needs to fall in order to fly again. If you follow up the next exercises, we are going to do in the yoga practice. We have extras. So we are going to have a class really focused on shaking dance and yoga flow. Another more focus on trauma release. Okay, there is a time for us to do a little dance and tune into our bodies, and time to release these negative emotions. You're going to see the links to even join them, and I think it's going to be very beneficial to you to tune in with this beautiful energy. Just before we finish, before it was very lovely to you to do example of a contactless exercise. I don't know if you hear about, but it's really important in a way that you can work the boundaries with your loved ones. I did it before with a friend. By doing this exercise, you will see how your body reacts to the touch of the other person. If the person moves with you, it means this is welcoming you in, that you're, prepared to flowing with this person. If you feel resistance in your body language is very important to be aware of. If you feel resistance and moving and you just want to be in the same place, it means that maybe you're not so opening it. You need to tune in more inside, and it's okay. It's such a beautiful exercise as you can do. And always remember that the word no is totally valid. It's a word that we should learn when we have 2 years old. And even if you feel bad about that, you should say it, but you don't want something, especially to your loved one. No, I don't want to be touched now. No, I don't want this. I don't want that. There's nothing wrong with that. You're honoring your body. I hope this lovely exercise inspired you. It could be a lovely way to have a close ceremony together. Let's go. Okay, guys. Let's keep it short and sweet. And see, I did this with a friend. So try to make a little distance so you feel this, that this is your own home, your own space. You take a nice deep breath. We are doing with one finger, but then you can change. Always with the eyes closed. And then Kieran will trying to follow me. He's not prepared to come with me. And then open the hands just to show them. Then you can try to explore the touch. See if the person allow you to touch. And if you see, like for example, he's not coming with, you can stop. If the person's not moving with you, it means that he's not prepared to do it. So when it happens, like for example, Kieran was exemplifying someone that it cannot move yet, and I was exemplifying someone that was more comfortable with the touching and the approaching. But first, this can actually happen to you. It's very beautiful because when I first did this exercise with my friend in Tenerife, I was playing. I was not expecting, so we were playing together, and I couldn't move. I was not prepared to move my body. And then second time we did, I was playing with her, and it was kind of beautiful dance together. We managed to move our bodies. This is a perfect way to understand if we are prepared for the approaching, if not, and even to understand what is happening in words. And it's so beautiful because you feel like to be in touch with someone. It doesn't matter if there is this sexual contact, or could be with a friend. The thing, it's honoring your body, and it's such a beautiful thing if you can open your heart to someone and try to flow with this beautiful dance. You can even do back with back, and you try to stand up and see if the other person following you, and you move a little bit the body. It's so beautiful. I think you can even show many examples contactless on YouTube. And that's it, guys. It's that we really reached the end of the program. I hope you enjoyed the yoga practices, because I think it's going to be very interesting to work in your deep emotions and learn a little bit about shaking dance, shadow work. In the shadow work, you'll be able to explore a little bit also static dance. So I'm trying to introduce different tools that you can use, but you are the one that knows better for you. I really hope that you enjoy this, and to close this beautiful program together, I just want to say last words. Beyond, thank you so much. I really, for the bottom of my heart, really, really grateful that you are here with me, and that you continue to look further for our programs and yoga practices and different styles that we are exploring, and this really sparks your heart and you find your way to heal. Thank you so much, guys. I really hope to see you soon. I send you all my love, all my light, and belief. That sparkle, it is inside of you. You don't need to be a superwoman. You already are. Namaste.